Peace and love, you beautiful wonders with a spiritual level of being. Nathan here from a spiritual level of being, and you have a spiritual level of being. And today I want to discuss Valentinus. Now, Valentinus was the founder of Valentinianism, Gnosticism. He was one of the most important Christians of the early 2nd century, so important so he was almost made Bishop of Rome. Someone else was chosen, and he founded his own school of Gnosticism in Rome. Now, this is when Christianity was first being invented, and this is hundreds of years before Orthodoxy. Now, Valentinus was very familiar with Jewish tradition. It's just that he didn't see it as the essence of Christianity. Now, he had no love towards the Old Testament God, as he's seen it as vengeful. He didn't see it as the perfect, loving God that Jesus was speaking of. Now, he didn't identify Yahweh as the supreme Godhead, rather a lesser God that separated itself from the true divine. Now, he rejected the Old Testament as scripture, though he did see it as still important. So he still encouraged others to read it. Now, Valentinus has said to have written many writings, but most of which have been destroyed by heresy hunters, and we only have references of his works by his opponents, though it is credited that the Gospel of Truth found in Nag Hammadi Library was possibly written by Valentinus himself. Now, Valentinus also taught that there were 3 types of people, that there was the spiritual, the physical, and the material. Now, he's seen that only those of a spiritual nature would receive the true Gnosis spiritual knowledge that was necessary for them to return, which would allow them to return to the pleroma with the true mind of God, being one with God again. Now, those of a psychic nature were seen as ordinary Christians, and they would obtain a lesser or uncertain form of salvation, so possibly maybe have to reincarnate again, depending on their actions. Now, those of a material were doomed to perish over and over again, so doomed to reincarnate. Now, Valentinus viewed God as androgynous, unknowable, both masculine and femme. Now, he believed that and teach that everything in existence, including this planet, lies within God, within the Godhead, within the Mother Father. Now, and it continues to be a part of it. So everything in existence, in a sense of good nature, is God itself, or the true divine, manifesting itself. Now, the Son, or Christ, is viewed as both the male and female aspects of the Father, acting in conjunction or unity and manifesting itself in the Son. So this is why you have the bridegroom of Christ. So you have Christ being both Jesus and Mary Magdalene, or Mary Magdalene being a form of Sophia coming to remember herself through Christ. Now, Valentinianism has also somewhat been mixed in with Cephean Gnostic, and it's hard to differentiate between these 2 different teachings, though this is due to persecutions and book burnings. So peace and love, everyone. I love you all. Connect to all my mind and soul. Namaste.